Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Saturday, April 20th, 2024. And we're going to do a video of 4 trucks that recently came in. And these 4 trucks are recent arrivals. They have not yet been serviced. And I don't know the price of these trucks because they just got here. Nor do I know the year because the year is not um, immediately evident like it is on an American car, because you may have a vehicle that has been made for 8 years and every relay, everything is the same. So they're not easy to discern until you go back and you look at the entry paperwork. So I would like to ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. By subscribing to our channel, it makes our channel easier for you to find. And that way, when you want to, watch videos that we've produced, it's already there on your subscription list. Also, hit the like button if you like our video, and also hit the notification button. And by hitting notification, you will be notified when we post a video. And all of our trucks are serviced with full synthetic 5W30 engine oil. We replace the air filter, the oil filter, and then we test drive the truck. We make sure that it runs properly, it has good power. We make sure that the 4-wheel drive works. I just got back from one of our mechanics, and the 4-wheel drive didn't work on one of them, and the fuel pump was bad on another one, and the carburetor was needing adjusting. So we do work on the trucks. We have a service department. We get it dialed in other words, and then we apply for the title. Mayberry Mini Trucks introduced the law to the North Carolina House and Senate, which it passed, and then Governor Cooper signed the bill into law. So they are street legal on the books. So guys, let's go ahead and let's get started with our video. First, we have a Suzuki Carry, and here is the VIN number. And now we're going to come around the windshield and look at the gasket to see if there is any rust. And there is not any rust. Now I want to see if there is any damage across the front. When I say damage, I mean dents or dings. And I don't see any dents or dings, not any dings at all. Now there is a dent right here. Let me try to go to 90%. Okay, so it might be a little easier to see now. Basically, it's what I call a soccer ball dent. There are no other dents or dings. The tire is good. And here is the underside of the wheel housing. Now I'm looking down the bedside panel, and that looks really good. No damage. Now we're looking at the bottom of the bed. And here, this also looks good. You can see under here the condition. All right, another good tire. Now we're going to look under the bed mat. Boy, this is in really, really good condition. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful shape. All right, now we can do the same thing and look at this end. And guys, this looks beautiful. Very, very nice. Now we'll look at the tailgate. And this tailgate looks really, really nice. Good looking plastic. So yeah, it's like, oh, we have one ding right there actually. All right, now we're looking at this tailgate. I'm sorry, this bedside panel. Boy, shadows really do make it tough, but that looks nice and straight. And here's the bottom of the bed over here. And now this door panel, which is straight. And here's the door post. Also, that's just dirt. So the door itself and the no, what that is? It's a spider web or something. The door post and the door look really good, and this is underneath the inner fender. This door pocket is torn, and there's nothing much you can do about that. This is what I do. That's the best remedy for that. All right. Okay, so now looks really nice. That looks beautiful. This is the seat on the passenger side. Now, turn it around to the driver's side. The door panel looks good. And the bottom of the door. And under the floor mat. Looks really nice. This is the seat. Looks excellent. And this is a 5-speed with a high or 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. All right, so it's a 4-wheel drive, 5-speed with a extra low first gear. This has 25,350 kilometers. Next, we have a Mitsubishi mini cab. Right there is the VIN number. Now coming around the windshield. And this is where they sprayed there, because they had a pebble pack where a rock came up and chipped the paint. Right there also. And so they went psh, 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 to protect it. And so you'll see that a lot where they'll, instead of, boy, that headlight is really beautiful and translucent. That's a good thing. Instead of worrying about, it looks, touched up, it's better from their point of view because it's now protected. There's another one right there. And that translucence means it was kept indoors. The pebble peck happens when you're driving on the highway and a stone comes up, or just a pebble, and nicks the paint. You can see one right there also. Now, as far as damage is concerned, I don't see a single door ding on the entire door. Here is the bottom or the inside of the inner fender. Looks nice. And here is the bedside panel, guys. This looks absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now, here's the frame. This is what's called seam rust, where they spot welded the frame together. Very common to have seam rust, and it's not a problem. What I mean by that is it's not like cancer for the truck. It's just where it was spot welded. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful bed. Very nice. Just dirty, and that'll be cleaned. Beautiful. Here is the tailgate, and it has a ding right there. The bedside panel I see one ding right there. And this has a scratch right there. Under the bed, looking at it from the passenger side. The Mitsubishi uses a spade terminal end connector. So when you replace your battery, a lawnmower battery, this will bolt right onto a lawnmower battery. You just have to put a little piece of plywood under here to raise the battery up, because the lawnmower battery is shorter, and that way you can continue to use your battery hold down device. Really nice door post. And this is beautiful. Very nice. I think I see some places where they did some touch up there. There. Got a scratch there that was touched up. Very nice under here. Now let's open the door. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Dirty, but in good condition. Very nice. The seat looks really good. No tears. $16,541 kilometers. Beautiful. And for those of you who are kind of new and saying, well, that might be rollover mileage, it's not, because that's 6 digits. And the system in Japan is very comprehensive when they do their biannual inspection. They have to provide evidence of the mileage at the auction when they go to sell it. And if you don't, then it's flagged as unverified mileage. So you hear people say, well, how do I know it's not a rollover? Well, if it was, it would be 999,999 kilometers plus, which the truck wouldn't ever possibly, it's not possible. So, and I've heard people say, well, they put them on a drill and run them backwards. These are people who come up with these ideas, but they don't really have any basis of, there's, it just, it doesn't happen. People don't run the odometer backwards. I've heard a lot of people speculate, but I've owned, 6,500 trucks, mini trucks. So I've got a qualified, experience. I've got experience of having back when they had 5-digit odometers. I suspected maybe a couple of times I got a rollover truck, but I really don't know it. That was way back in the day when they had 5-digit odometers, and they were like 1988, 1989, stuff like that. But even then, they still had to verify the mileage. Anyway, I'm getting down a rabbit trail here. All right. So now, this, here is the next truck. This is the VIN number, and this is a dump, or it should be a dump because of the VIN number. All right, and this is right here, the perimeter of the windshield, looking really good. And now the front of the truck does have a dent right there. And coming along the other side, looking at it this way, we have a ding right there. Now we're going to come down the post, or the pillar, and look down the door. We have a dent right there and there. Now the bedside panel has several areas of impact. It's just got several dings down here and even a dent right there. And this latch is broken, so we need to buy a new latch and replace it. Let's replace both of these. Okay. And the tailgate also has a ding there and a ding there. says diff lock. We'll have to verify that. The bed is in good shape, no rust issues, but it does have kind of an impression right there and there. Okay. Now, coming up this bedside, we have a dent right here. Okay, now coming down this door post, this looks good. We do have an impression right there, and a dent there and there. Here's the inside of the inner fender. And this is a 4-speed. Huh. And remember, we need to verify if it has diff lock or not. That looks good under there. That looks good under there. No rust issues. And the seat looks good here. Hmm. Well, it's interesting. I've always said that the relay, or that these dump mechanisms are very reliable, but this one is not working. So we're going to have to get the relay on that dump checked. So what I mean is, when we push this button, the bed, it raised a little bit, but then I stopped it and pushed it again. It didn't work. So we're going to have that fixed. And now the other thing is, there's the air there. And it does seem to work. And this seat also has a split right there and right there. And it has diff lock. So this is a dump with diff lock and air conditioning. Since I didn't get the bed to go up, let's look underneath. Might be able to see it better from the other side since the air conditioning evaporator is under there. That looks pretty good. That is actually the relay that I think is broken or not functioning properly. So it doesn't feel hot, but we'll have to check the connection on that and then the connection behind that boot also. All right, lastly, we have a Honda Acti, and here is the VIN number. Now, this windshield does have some rust there and there. Now we're going to come up around the perimeter. And I'm trying to straighten this antenna. It's bent. Coming around the perimeter here. And we also have some oxidization right there too. And right there. That's a pebble peck. That's not, that's something something popped up and hit it. But here and here, that is rust. And that probably goes behind the gasket right there. And now let's look across the front and see if there's any dents or dings. And there is a ding right right there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is a small ding right there. Okay, now here on the rain drip rail, we have the drip rail itself has been impacted. There you go. Now you can see it more easily. All right. Coming down the door pillar, we're going to now look at the door. And the door has a dent right here where it was also scratched and they touched it up. And then a ding right there. And this is the inside of the driver's inner fender. Looks pretty good. Nice tire. And the bedside panel has two dings. One there and one there. That's it. The tailgate itself has a ding from the inside out right there. And a ding there and there. Just very small dings, kind of across there. I don't know if you can see those or not, but they're very small. And, oh boy, look at this bed. This bed is beautiful. Beautiful. Huh. Okay, now we're going to look at this bedside panel. And this is actually looking pretty good. I see one ding right there. That's it. Now, coming down the door post. There is a dent. There's the battery bolts, battery cover bolts. Looks really good under there. There's your battery cover. And the seat looks really nice here. Beautiful. Wow. All that money in there. Huh. This looks like somebody's purse. It is somebody's purse. Boy, oh boy, that's old. This is a Japanese woman's purse. It's old, old. Ah, there's something else in here. Hard to do this with one hand. Safety drive utility note. Huh, how strange. Oh, there's a key in here. I wonder if that key starts this truck. Oh man, that is so wild. I wonder if this key, I doubt it. It does say Honda. Nope, different Honda. Some other Honda that they owned. Golly, how interesting. What a way to finish off that video. So, I feel like, um, somebody who owned that purse had something that was a Honda, but it wasn't this Honda. It was a different Honda, because that key doesn't fit this mini truck. And that purse was from such a long time ago. The money probably has a date on it in Japanese, but that could tell us, the newest coin would be probably around the date that purse was placed in there. Anyway, guys, it doesn't take much to entertain me. That about is all it takes to get me off track. But that is pretty cool when you think about it. That purse was in there like a little time capsule. And there's no telling what else is in there because I only had one hand. I couldn't really explore. So guys, that concludes our video of these 4 trucks. I appreciate you watching our video. And again, please hit subscribe and the like button and notification. And the like button will help us. And if you don't like our video, don't hit thumbs down. Just don't just let us know what you think we can do better. But hitting thumbs down actually hurts us. So please be constructive and tell us how we can improve. And I do appreciate you watching our video. Thank you.